Welcome, guys, to the bye week of Giants franchise. We are looking to hopefully sign Micah McFadden to an extension. He still doesn't want to be here. He does want 5 mil per year, though. I do think that we can do that. He does have star development. He has been playing pretty decently, and I think I want to give him 3 years just so that by the time he's 28, we'll know if I want to continue playing with him, turn out see what he turns out to be, etc., etc. So, we are gonna go ahead and up this to 3.2 million in salary, and we're gonna up the bonus up to 2.8, making it to where he'll be earning 5.6 and above yearly, and hopefully he resigns, and he does. So Micah McFadden is back, and other than him, he's pretty much our only signing that we're looking to get. Cordell Fly is young. We could target him again. Daniel Bellinger, same thing. And Jeremiah Webb being the undrafted free agent. Dane Belton, of course, is young as well. But I went ahead and rejected some of these people just so that I have it a little more organized in terms of what I want to do. And of course, then see who I want to bring back. But as far as right now, I think that is it in terms of free agent signings or pending free agents. It is the bye week, thankfully, for this team. I don't think this team needed it like right now, but it is the bye week nonetheless. We don't need to check who's injured. No one ever gets injured in practice anyway. But I do want to see who has upgrade tokens. And it is Brian Burns. He hasn't had one in a while. He does have 92 finesse moves, so we would try to get his power moves up, make him a well-rounded pass rusher. He does get 2 on the power moves, which is a good thing to see. And then Tracy, of course, has an upgrade, and we will upgrade elusive back. Tracy is still continuing to turn into an amazing running back. And then Alex Bush, who is the rookie, of course. We'll see he needs a running game, so we'll just do power. And, I mean, he got a good amount of upgrades. And we'll go ahead and sim to a Bills week. Hold on, I actually want to see who is coming back from injury, and it is Brian Brooks. So, once again, the rookie is going to come back healthy. Hopefully, the extra time off on the bye week gives him a little bit more of a, I guess, wake-up call. Hopefully, he stays healthy this time. He got injured in the game he returned earlier in the season, and for the national focus scouting, I haven't been saving anyone. As you can see, everyone's scout percentage is pretty much in the red, so there's not much I will know from anybody. There is a good handful of wide receivers, my God. And then cornerbacks. I'd say they're probably more stacked athletically, maybe. I mean, as you can see, acceleration, most of them are great to good or elite to great, and then speed is great to good or good to solid. So I think what I'm going to do is cornerback, because of course I am trying to revamp that entire group. I think wide receiver we can manage. We do have the wide receiver one in Malik Neighbors, but Week 8 is a rematch of the Super Bowl. And for the offense on the Bills, we are going to try and contain Josh Allen in terms of his passing. And then for offense for us, we are going to do the blitz counter that was already set in stone. And we will go ahead and do that. Brian Brooks, like I said, is back in the lineup. So we will go ahead and just make sure that the depth chart is good to go. No one has an upgrade, unfortunately. Which, I mean, we could have used one. especially going up against the Bills. So rushing D tackle is good to go. And then normal D tackles are good to go as well. I want DJ Davidson as the third stringer. And we are good. And here go the Bills. We will meet the team eventually. There goes James Cook, Josh Allen, Dawson Knox. Those are your commentators, but that is not. They were pretty bad, but anywho. The Bills are ready to kick it off. Or actually, it's me. Sorry. They were showing the Bills, and I thought they were the ones kicking off. But Blaine Boone is kicking this off to the Bills. Khalil Shakir is back to receive, and he only gets down to the 28. We will see Josh Allen's stats so far this season. And he is having a pretty good season. That passer rating looks to be pretty good. Or completion percentage, I should say. We're going to go ahead and meet the offense. So, like I said, Josh Allen will be the starting quarterback with Kellen Mond as his backup. Then James Cook, Ray Davis, and Tyler, I want to say his body, or Beatty. There's no way it's Batty, but there's no way. But yeah, so Cook, Davis, Batty are the running backs. They do not have a fullback, so Keon Coleman will be the starting receiver. Curtis Samuel is wide receiver 2. Khalil Shakir, wide receiver 3, with the rookie Jerry Jackson as wide receiver 4, and then Justin Shorter in the 5th slot. Then Dalton Kincaid is the starting tight end with Dawson Knox right behind him, and Harrison Bryant as the third stringer. Dion Dawkins is the starting left tackle with Osiris Torrance at left guard, Connor McGovern at center, and then Greg Van Roten at right guard with Spencer Brown at right tackle. Their kicker and punter will be Tyler Bass and Sam Martin. We'll see what the Bills have cooked up for the first play of the game. Of course, this is a rematch, like I said, of the Super Bowl. And they go with James Cook on the run. That gains absolutely nothing. We're going to go with man coverage. Looks to be some sort of maybe verticals. It is a pass, so we'll pass commit. It is a slant to the running back. Ray Davis gets popped, but he does get a gain of 6. And it is 3rd down. We are going to blitz Josh Allen on this play. It is a pass. Josh Allen, and it is picked off by Trey Hawkins. And Trey Hawkins is going to return this down to the 28-yard line. So Trey Hawkins is a first quarter hero. Shuts down anything the Bills were trying to do. And we're going to start our first drive of the game in amazing field position. I'm kind of trying to let this replay play out, see if they show Jones's stats, and they will. So Jones comes out. Last game, it was mainly a running game, if anything. Our best receiver was Malik Neighbors, I'm pretty sure, with 41 yards on the day, I think. But hopefully we can get the passing game going, as we will pass on our first play. Of course, we're going to not shy away from the running game, as Theo Johnson is deep in the middle, down at the 3. Completely gets lost in coverage by the linebacker and the secondary. And we're going to hopefully run this with Singletary. I'm not sure why Singletary is starting, but we'll let Singletary have it this drive. We are short of the goal line. Singletary tries to run it in the middle, but cannot meet the touchdown. We're going to go with slants on 3rd down. Wandale open, possession catch, touchdown. Matt Milano was there in the coverage, but it was a tight throw, and Jones gets it to Wandale Robinson for the touchdown. Blaine Boone is good for the extra point. do want to apologize, guys. I kind of forgot to meet the defense of the Bills, so we will do that right after we get the ball back after this drive, as it goes to Khalil Shakir on the play, and he does get a good enough yardage for another set of downs on first down. It is a pass with the running back in motion. Ray Davis gets a gain of 5. We're going to blitz Josh Allen on this play. We got to keep him honest. We can't let him just, you know, run down our throats. Pressure there by, I think, Bobby Okereke. Forces Josh Allen to get that throw immediately out of his hands. Or out of his one hand. And I think it went for Dalton Kincaid, which he could not catch it. So it is third down. So beautiful play there by, I think, Bobby Okereke on the blitz. And Dexter Lawrence is there to sack Josh Allen. Josh Allen tries to get away from Dexter Lawrence, but cannot. And the boogeyman ends up sacking him. We're going to get this ball back, and then I'll introduce the defense. And at left end, they do have Gregory Rousseau starting with Shaden Favors, the rookie, right behind him. I did not mean to go to Giants. At right end, we have AJ Ebeneza, and we do have Javon Solomon. I'm not sure why they have him at left end if they're starting him at right end. Regardless, though, he is the backup to him. And then Marvin Hancock, the rookie, is the third stringer. At defensive tackle, we have Ed Oliver and Dwayne Carter, second stringer. And then third stringer, we have Daquan Jones, with Shaden Favors as the fourth, and Javon Solomon as the fifth. At left outside linebacker, we have Earl Roberts, the rookie, starting over Balin Spector. And then at middle linebacker, we have Miles Jack, Chad Muma, Dorian Williams as the 3 starting linebackers, with Matt Milano at right outside linebacker, who is an X factor. And then right behind him is Edifuan Aloof. Also, sorry, but Edifuan is the second string right outside linebacker. I will need to work on that last name if I want to call him or his number this game. But at cornerback, they have Teron Johnson as the starting cornerback, with Rashaud Douglas as the second, or CB2. Dion Bishop is a X-Factor rookie, which is crazy, but he is the third stringer, with Kair Elam at fourth and Jordan Jones at fifth. At free safety, we have Cole Bishop, and then DeMarco, I think it's Helams at second string. And then Jamal Adams, the veteran strong safety, at starting, right? And then Devin Watson, the rookie strong safety, right behind him. And then, of course, kicker punter, I've already went through that. But that is the Bills defense. Of course, sorry for missing that, but ready to run this with Tracy. Singletary, unfortunately, has lost his starting job, but like I said, we are going to try and have it be a 1-2 punch at running back. Of course, we don't have a powerhouse running back other than Christian Lockhart, but he's not really that, you know, power type of a back, if I should clarify. He is listed as power back, but I mean, he's not built like one, so. But here we go. Singletary does get a shot here, and he does get a big gain. So Singletary, even though he's second string now, you know, he's not going to be forgotten about. He could be a trade target, right? He could get us a second round pick. We are 6-0, however, so we could keep him, and he is under contract. So, I mean, it's kind of a 50-50 coin flip in terms of keeping Singletary, as Matt Milano is there for the tackle on Tracy. Since we do have Singletary under contract, it might be better for us to keep him. But again, if we could get good value for a superstar running back, I think we should bite the bullet. But here we go. Someone got injured on the play. I'm not sure who it was. It is first and 10. I think it was actually Alex Bush, the rookie center, as John Michael Smith is in for the play. Theo Johnson down at the 16. And Jones looks to scramble. Tries to throw it to Theo's direction. Thankfully, it wasn't picked off. I did not see Alex's Bush injury, so he will be back in the game. I was spamming X. Tried looking at Devin Colt, but we get sacked immediately by the safety. So we're going to look to up our lead with Blaine Boone, and it is good. 4-3. The Buffalo Bills look to score on, I think, their second drive. Either second or third. And this will be the last play of the first quarter. It goes to Ray Davis, who gets 7 on the play. 2nd and 3, man in motion. It is to Keon Coleman on the end around, out at the 42. So that play ends up getting them a good amount of yardage. Another man in motion. Not an end around this time. It does go to Keon Coleman again, but he cannot hang on. Hits him right in the hands, and he drops it. It is 2nd and 10 for Josh Allen and the Bills. Man in motion. It goes deep for Keon Coleman, and Trey Hawkins is the one who gets hands on it, but cannot hold on. That would have been his second pick of the game. It is 3rd down here. Crowd getting into it. This is going to be a check down of some sort, but it is not. He is sacked. Tracy with the handoff. Goes to the outside. Makes a man miss with the stiff arm. Cuts back in for a gain of 6. And the Bills end up losing Rasul Douglas on the play. We'll see what his injury is. We actually won't, but we'll see if he gets back in the game as Jones scrambles up the middle, gets the first down. Tracy to the outside, stiff arms a man. Jamal Adams does secure the tackle. Jones looks to scramble as there is a blitz to Wandale. But unfortunately, the rookie cornerback Dion Bishop is in coverage and makes Wandale drop the ball. So this is going to be hopefully a big play here. Oh my God, Theo's wide open. Is it going to get to him? It does not. It is 4th and 8. Jones overthrows him, and Ed Oliver is down with a knee injury. And that is a sad sight to see. Hopefully it's nothing major. So the Bills have yet to score. The defense has been playing, shutout for the past 2 games, pretty much. Of course, you guys remember that Broncos game where we shut them out pretty much the entire game except for the 4th quarter. And the defense is doing that once again. Ray Davis in motion. Oh my God, it goes immediately to Dalton Kincaid. Isaiah Simmons was in coverage there. It would have been a user pick, but Josh Allen quickly throws that to his feet. Goes nowhere. It is 3rd and 7. Josh Allen in the Bills. Keon Coleman in motion. It goes deep again. El Rubio in coverage, and it is almost picked off by the rookie, but he denies it, and it's going to be a punt to Jeremiah Webb once again. Tracy to the outside, a gain of 6. So I think it's pretty obvious who's carrying the team so far, and it's pretty much the defense. They've been playing lights out week in and week out, except I think for one of these other weeks. Oh, it was the Bears week. So that was, I think, 2 weeks ago. That was a pretty crazy game. But the defense hasn't been giving up anything in the last 2 games, including last 2 being this is one of them. That, of course, is always good to see. But like I said, we do need to bolster up that secondary. Our secondary is young. Matt Milano is in X Factor mode. Malik Neighbors deep in the middle. Jones does manage to get that ball to him, thankfully. Surprised Jones didn't overthrow it in any way or get it intercepted. We're going to run the ball. Tracy up the middle. Down at the 19. We're going to run it once again. They only have Matt Milano back in coverage in the middle. Tracy cannot get away from the defensive end. Could have gotten away from Matt Milano, but that is the 2-minute warning. It is 10-0 at MetLife versus the Bills in our Super Bowl rematch. We are looking to score, of course, a touchdown, not a kick. Oh my God, Theo's wide open in the middle, and it is going to be a touchdown by Theo Johnson. Immediately breaks away by, I think, the linebacker. And Blaine Boone is good for the extra point, and now we are up 17-0. Josh Allen and the Bills have 2 minutes to go in the first half to score. They do have all 3 of their timeouts. They do get it to Curtis Samuel on the underneath, and they will be hurry up from this point on. It goes immediately to Dalton Kincaid, who gets contested by, I think, Andrew Phillips. And Andrew Phillips denies that catch. It is 2nd and 10. They have Ray Davis in motion to the right. I mean, this is going into like triple coverage. But Curtis Samuel cannot seem to catch it. Tyler Newman was, I think, covering him specifically. Tyler Newman makes sure that the catch is not made. It is 3rd and 10. We might get this ball back. Josh Allen deep for Keon Coleman, and it is converted. Amazing connection by the two there. And Josh Allen actually runs it on the QB keep. They do call their first time out. It is only a gain of 1, so that was pretty much a useless play. Bobby Okereke trying to hype up the crowd. Keon Coleman in motion. It is a check down. One-handed catch by Dalton Kincaid, who does not get out of bounds, so they have to call their second timeout of the game. It is 3rd and 6. I think they flipped this play. They have Curtis Samuel at the tight end position. They're going to check this down. Bobby Okereke cannot wrap up. Ray Davis goes down, and they're going to kick this on 4th down. It'll be the last play, hopefully, of the first half. Tyler Bass, 4-3. And it is good. Up through the middle. So your first half will be 17-3. We will start to focus on the blitz counter. Well, I won't say we will start, but we will continue to focus on that just so that we can... Worst comes to worst, we'll start passing it. And then for the Bills, we'll do the deep pass. We got to make Josh Allen work for it, basically. We'll start with a run, something simple. We are in the lead, so there is no rush. Trace it to the outside. Bishop, the rookie, is there for contact. This is kind of a play-action pass. They do blitz. Beckham, he was open, but Jones couldn't throw an accurate ball. It was a throw on the run, so... And, you know, a throw on the run for Jones is pretty much incomplete. Neighbors, over the middle, 1st down. Ball back to Tracy, goes to the outside. Tries to stiff arm a man. But they do end up tackling him. He has 76 yards so far on the day, which is crazy to think about. It's becoming very easy for Tracy to reach 100 every single game, which I am not complaining about. Tracy up the middle. Good for the first. Singletary is at halfback. Will receive the ball. Singletary goes to the outside. Cuts back in for a gain of 6. Neighbors and Hyatt are being pressed. Higher deep. Cannot get within a mile of the ball. He was covered by... Actually, I was going to say the rookie, but it was actually by Teron Johnson. Which is surprising that they have him on Hyatt and not Neighbors, as it is almost picked off by Cole Bishop. And we will have to kick this with Blaine Boone. And the kick is good from, I think, half field. What a kick. Quick pass to the tight end. Man in motion. It is a run here. Isaiah Simmons gets pancaked a little bit. They do get a gain of, I think, 7. It is 3rd and 2. It is a run. So Ray Davis, and he does end up getting the first down. So they are finding a little bit of life in this drive. But to stay in this game, they kind of have to score here. It goes on the underneath to Khalil Shakir. There it is, play action. It is a check down to Curtis Samuel that goes nowhere. I think it only got back to the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and 2. I think what we are going to do is kind of blitz. I'm not going to run a commit, as it is not a run. It is picked off by Deontay Banks. Not sure who it was meant for, but it was an immediate pass by Josh Allen that did not pay off. We will look at the replay. And it looks like it was meant for Harrison Bryant, the tight end. And that completely backfired for the Bills. So 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Looking to run with Tracy. This drive, we are going to try and give the final blow to this Bills team, who are 5 and 2, which is not a bad record. They, of course, are the Super Bowl losers from a year ago. But the fact that they got there obviously says a lot about them, right? But the fact that they are performing like this in week 8, halfway through the season, against us, which obviously we were the opponent, is not a good look. But if we meet them again in the Super Bowl, I mean, I guess this is a good picture of how things might go. As Singletary runs up the middle, ends up getting the first down as he got pushed into it. And we will continue burning this clock, but we can't let it go down, so we do have to run a play. This will be the final play of the 3rd. It is a pass to Wandale on the underneath, which is good, and that'll be the 3rd quarter. It is 3-20, Giants on top. First play of the 4th quarter will be a run to Tracy. Up the middle, breaks a tackle, tries breaking a second, but could not. Matt Milano did come there to secure that. First down by Tracy. Was very patient to not bite a hole just yet. 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And it's a run up the middle, and it's a touchdown by Tracy. And this game is as well as over. Blaine Boone for the extra point. And it is right through the middle. It is do or die for the Bills early in the 4th. They do have a man in motion. They have to score a touchdown here if they are looking to even make a comeback in the game. But Deontay Banks immediately pops it out. It is actually Cordell Flott. I do apologize. It was Cordell Flott to popped that ball out on Khalil Shakir. It is 2nd and 10. Ray Davis in motion to the right. It is an immediate pass to him. He breaks a tackle. And he gets down to the 47. Josh Allen well over 100 yards now with 2 interceptions. So not a good look by him today. But again, the defense continues to be the saving light of this team. And Cordell Flott, what a play. Forces that ball out that was caught by Keon Coleman way deep within, I think, the 5 of our side of the field. It is a play action pass that is caught by Curtis Samuel deep in our territory at the 25. So the Bills do have life midway through the 4th. And it is a run to Ray Davis that goes for nothing. It is a loss. It is 2nd and 11. Play action pass. It is a check down to Jerry Jackson, the rookie. It is 3rd and inches. They might go deep for this since it's inches to go, obviously. So making the 4th down conversion pretty simple. Man in motion, Ray Davis. Deep for the end zone, but it is picked off by Andrew Phillips. Andrew Phillips looks to return this. I don't know why he went out. But that looks to be the last nail in the coffin. And Josh Allen threw a stupid pick in double coverage. And it looked like I was right. They went deep for it on 3rd and inches. 4th and inches would have been pretty simple to get. Obviously not guaranteeing it, but it would have been an easier 4th down than, 4th and 1 or 4th and 3. Tracy cuts it back on the inside as soon as the defender got blocked there. It is 3rd and 1. We're going to continue to run it. 4 minutes to go in the 4th. Tracy gets the 1st down. Singletary on the run for a gain of 2. I didn't even notice he was in the game. We are now 3 minutes into the 4th, or 3 minutes left to go in the 4th. Tracy with a run for a gain of 4. Theo Johnson is injured on the play, so that is not a good thing. But we do have Devin Culp in. And it is picked off. And it's going to be a pick 6, actually. And it is a pick 6 by Teron Johnson here late in the 4th. Oh, God. So, I mean, that was going to be a possession catch, right, on the slant. And that is completely batted at the line of scrimmage. We're going to sit Theo Johnson out. They are going to go for an onside kick. I haven't even gotten a moment to explain that pick, but it was, I'm sure you guys saw it. It was a slant, I'm pretty sure, to Wandale. That was going to be a quick catch and just, go down. But it ended up being a pick 6 by Teron Johnson. But Tracy does get a nice run there up the middle. That was I don't think it was a dumb throw. I think it was a forced throw, I will say. Which, yeah, I guess that makes it a dumb throw. But the intention was there, That will be the 2-minute warning. 27-9 is your score. But it's looking like we are going to run away with another win. Going to 7-0 on the season. And, there's not much else I can do, guys. We do call a timeout because I think Devin Culp is injured on the play. So Theo Johnson is back in the game now, so that is not a good thing. And that is not... That is overthrown, actually, to Tracy. And we'll go ahead and kick a field goal just to up the lead and secure the win. I was going to go for it, but we are not deep enough to my liking on their side of the field. But it is good by Blaine Boone. And we will kick this off to the Bills in a game that is pretty much over. Jerry Johnson, the rookie, is to receive. So hopefully we do not have to get on the field again, because I do not want Theo to get injured. Josh Allen playing hero here. First pass is to Dalton Kincaid. They do call their first timeout of the second half. Man in motion. That is good. Down to the 32. Oh my god, and it is almost picked off by Andrew Phillips on the out route. He was on the underneath. I don't think Josh Allen saw him. Josh Allen looks to scramble, but immediately throws it away. Chandler Jones was right in his face. Josh Allen to scramble. Kayvon Thibodeau and Brian Burns were in pursuit, and he has to throw that away, and now it is fourth down. We're going to hype up the crowd with two players, hopefully. Fourth down for Josh Allen and the Bills, and it is going nowhere. And it'll be a turnover on downs. What a terrible play call on fourth down. But, I mean, what were the Bills going to do? So that run and one more should seal it in MetLife. Tracy with a massive run. And that'll be the game. We're going to take a kneel here with Jones. And with that, we are 7-0 on the season. I don't know what else to tell you guys, but I mean, I can keep updating the sliders, but I mean, Josh Allen just did not have a good game. The Bills just don't have a good defense, and I mean, the O-line and Tracy are firing on all cylinders, so I don't really know what else to tell you guys, but 30-9 is your score. And I will see you guys back at home. All right, and we are back. We do have another breakout for running back, but I think, hey, Coach, I appreciate you keeping me involved over the last couple of weeks. I feel like I've gotten into a real rhythm in the offense. And then Brian Dable says, of course, we have a lot of confidence in you as a player. Keep working hard, and it's going to pay off soon. I guarantee you that. So Tracy, again, earns another 4,500 XP. That is good to see. And then we do have staff points, so we'll see what we can spend those on. I am trying to go with we've seen enough. Can I get it now? I can. So Jelani Wilson's the fullback, Blaine Boone's the kicker. I think what we're gonna do is reveal Brian Brooks. And we'll go ahead and do that. Brian Brooks is a superstar defensive tackle. That is crazy. So now we kind of do have an incentive to keep him. He did stay healthy that game, which is very surprising, but I don't think he was a factor in it at all. But that gets me very excited, and that pick ended up paying off, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, we traded up for him. But regardless, guys, that is the episode. I think, so Okereke is in the lead for picks somehow. I'm actually not sure how, because he didn't get a pick, and I don't think he was in the conversation last week. Joseph Grant is still injured for another 2 weeks, but we will go ahead and sim it to week 9, which is against the Washington Commanders. And there, of course, is the trade deadline. So we will see if we trade any of our players. And here we go. Tracy officially has his part 2 breakout. That'll be in the next episode. And then, of course, we have other storylines, but we will not look at those because those are pretty useless. And we are still the first seed in the entire NFC. And Tracy still leads all running backs. And then Okereke is in the top 3 conversation for interceptions. And sacks, we are not even in the conversation, unfortunately. I wish we were. But there you go, guys. So I will see you guys in the next one versus the Commanders on Monday night. That should be a good matchup as they are 1-6. So it might be a trap game. Who knows? They are an 81 overall team, so it's not like they're bad. But we will see. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.